Hello. So I'm back. I have been. My sister just turned off the router without asking, but I have returned and yep. Let's just play more games. Four coin flip. Wait, is it four? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, four coin flip losses in a row. Oh my god, is that Poplar in hand? Is that 3 low quality normal summons? Kinda. End phase. Okay, so they just have Charms, I'd assume. Duamutef, I am definitely using Wanted here. And I am definitely starting with it. If they have Puruvia, now they know they want to shotgun it. No draw, that's fine. Millennium will just get me Ritual super quickly, but Horus is kind of the same. Well, I don't have access to Horus. Horus not being brickless is a major weakness compared to, I guess, what Millennium was doing. Okay, I guess my opponent just bricked. Cool. I don't even know how long I streamed for on that one first session. I got a bunch of games out. I got almost as many games as my... Okay, never mind. I guess I played for about 2 hours or something. I like this hand better because if either him set your threat resolve, it's pretty decent card advantage. Goatee, okay. It's not someone playing a weird deck with this and what's the name? Synchron. They should be able to set up a very scary board going first uninterrupted. Streaming Goose, yep. Hello, fish. Welcome back. Thank you all for coming back as well. Anyways, I was expecting some pseudo FTK board. Okay. I mean, I already had that from Trust potentially, but now I can use the Trust for talent. I just need them to activate an effect in main phase. Synchro using Synchro summon a fish. What they get is, I believe, basically banish my whole field once. If it's just once, it should be fine. I would like to have them do it before I go into Horus. Okay. I don't think I use Ravnis. I don't see the point in milling 3 more when I just have grass in hand. And I don't think fishes can create an Omni for the grass. Target one fish monster you control, one card opponent controls, banish them. Sure. Bye bye, Oz. And then you can make the You can make nothing if that's all he has left. Special discard. Okay, never mind. They can make a Synchro 10. Also fish deck. It is literally fish. Goatee. If you know the meme, this reads like fish. Okay. Add fish. You can add a fish. You first word internet die because this is the new stream. My sister turned off router without asking. And then I figured I will just go to lunch and come back. Do you do anything in hand? Oh, it just gets banished. Alright. This deck creates a surprising amount of interaction for how little it seems like they did and how this is supposed to be a pet deck. So another Synchro 8 and the Synchro 10. White Auto Whale. You can destroy all your opponent's attack position monster, sure. I could try to gamble with Ravens there, but I still do not see a point. I think I go Trust into Talent. Try to take the Tuner. And then I Grass, and that just wins the game. Hayaki Whale? Lightning Storm Whale. It only destroys attack position. Okay. That should turn off all interaction they have. Let me just read this. If this card in your possession is destroyed by opponent card and sent to the graveyard, banish one other water from graveyard. Okay. I'll go Insetti Spaghetti. Check for Ash. No Ash. Now I go Grass and they should scoop here. Yes. Then Suvek. And Chain Block with Poplar. They still have normal summon, so that's fucking amazing. Now it's still Tuner, they crab themselves. Yeah, I don't think they have any more interaction. This being a water fish is also very nice for me. I can make curios with it. Do I have souls in graveyard? Not like it matters. I do have souls in graveyard, okay. Then I will keep the Horus. Then do this. One of their cards still interacts if I destroy it, so I just need to keep that in mind and not destroy it. I wish I had Kaleido in the deck. Get you, sure. Just King Sarkit to the graveyard? That is a very valid option. But I will be greedier. I can use that for Zombie Vampire, that's really funny. I have so many options between the King Sark, the Flamberge, the Snake Eye Devastator, the Engraver. I make curious here. Wait, I cannot get the guaranteed hook as I was hoping for. Havnis is already in the graveyard. I could use Shuffler to get Ravnis, but it's whatever. Who cares? I'll just go this one. Now the absolute we cannot use Synchro. Okay, got the Horus back. And I think I just go to battle phase like this. I don't know if it's enough for Whittle. But if they have Nibiru, then I can still extend. I still have the entire Snake Eye line. Destroyed. It has to be specifically destroyed. So that's pretty good. Nice float effect. The which one? The Snake Eye Belster? I fucking love it. Oh, you mean the fish when it is destroyed? Yeah, being destroyed is too rough a condition in 2026. Alright, the fish menace has been vanquished. The moment. Bruh, that's 6 coin flips in a row I lost. Surely my opponent is just going to play another Mickey Mouse deck that I can actually break. Purovia. Me like Purovia. But it could also mean nothing, depends on the deck they are playing. Okay, that's scary for my Purovia. It could mean they are playing a deck that straight up does not care. Also could mean I'm going to have to deal with at the very least Caesar, and Caesar is quite difficult to beat. Caesar is stronger than Apple, so nobody can change my mind. It's also cheaper to make less materials. Migu, gonna try playing some game. Good luck on yours. Thank you so much, and good luck on yours as well. I have a feeling this might be Orcust. Lots of Finsmith decks I've been seeing turn out to be Orcust. And like, not even on my matches, in other people matches too. Wolves would have gone so hard, but that's just... If card was different, game would be different. I'm on way on 2 copies of Fua Fua. Nightmare Goblin. Yep, it's Orcust. And they have more than full combo. At least doesn't seem like they're going to be making Caesar. Keldo is an alright card to have against them. I just wish I didn't have the Flumberge brick going second. one thing I can say, they know what they are doing, like, they're not taking any time to think. They're just doing their funny line that they probably did a billion times already. Banish counter Omni. I think they just have the field spell in hand. Oh, they didn't use this effect yet. They might get the field spell in here. Symbol, discard the symbol, yep. End phase. Trust, I couldn't really ask for a better top deck, but it might not be enough. So here's the Shiren, do you negate? If you don't negate, I get the Shuffler. Shuffler isn't particularly incredible, but it's good. Into Arcust. Ash Blossom, okay. Then the only thing left to beat is the counter Omni, and then I can resolve Trust. I just don't know if I can expect to be able to do it. Because they have so much interaction they can use to stop my Snake Eye line instead of the counter Omni. It really sucks. Basically, I only had 3 cards against them, going second. Maybe those 3 cards turn out to be just enough, I kinda doubt it. Has to be popular. So Shuffle is worse? Yeah, that's the thing, they can... I basically have... There aren't many effects that I can beat with the Shuffle. Oh, and they have draw in hand, then there's really no hope for me. Alright, GG. Unfortunately, I drew the wrong Charmian that I lost 6 coins in a row. Did I say 6? 6, 7. And they bricked again? What the heck? Candy's kinda poop, but it should work. I have a bunch of pushes. And like, if they were on Vanquish Soul, then Snake Eye Sharding Kurikara would go pretty nutty. Bruh. Okay. They kinda just threw the best cards in the deck. I haven't seen Ash Blossom in my deck like ever. Then 5 Rainbow. Incredible. Then 5 mana fuses into... Five Rainbow is so fucking brutal because the spells I have, I just really need them to actually try to break the board. I can't afford to set both because they're going to Guvamel pop one. Tearlaments Heartbeat would be quite nice to remove this. But I just don't expect most people to be playing that. Guvamel sending Urgula and 5 mana. I think I use that to discourage him from using 5 mana or maybe later get a better top deck. Like, it's not going to be really doable. The 5 Rainbow shuts down too many of the few actions I can already do. Like, what can I even do from here? Field Spell will get me into Horus and draws. But to resolve this, I need to use Drop Wet, and if I go Drop Wet, then I just cannot use monster effects. So that's really rough. You don't give up? I think that would be funny. I might. I don't think I have a solution to this match. I mean, I'm going to be clicking buttons, but I don't think there's a solution to this match. Not with this hand, not when they went first with like the best deck into full combo. They just had literally everything. And they're playing high roll cards. Is Divine Tempo ever something I add here? No, it's not. Now, how the hell do I use... I need both of these spells. How the hell do I set one card? I can set the turtle in theory. Immediately goes into 5 mana. Okay. Is it because you want to pop? It is in fact because they want to pop. Now the issue with that is that I can drop it, but they are still going to just flame the field spell and then I run out of place. I need to send two. Like, they can flame the droplet as well, that's probably what they are doing. Yeah. Alright, that was an unwinnable match. I can tribute it for Kurikar, but it's just not enough. Yeah, it's just not enough. Gamba, hello X7, how are you? Right now, the one Gamba I want to win, it should be easy to win. It's the 50-50 on coin flip, but the game is saying no at the moment. You're good? Me too, me too. Holy shit, that's a coin flip victory. I can't believe it only took 9 coins to finally win a 50-50. Hello Starborn, how are you? Hobbisu. Will Raisin. Okay. Summon. Will Burger, so Raisin, Burger. Burger can make a Su dodge unless I send a monster, which I probably will. Well, from here, I guess the biggest issue won't be getting Caesar. They have revealed Fire Dark. They need an Earth, which they can get if they bounce the Hobbisu. So am I supposed to drop at this or drop at the Caesar? I think I drop at this just to not allow him to get more cards in rotation. And I'm very tempted to send the card in field, but if they have an Ash, then I think it's fine. I think it's fine. It is not fine. I definitely need to send a monster, because otherwise they just use the burger. Which monster do I use? Which one is better? Diabel? I think there are arguments to both. I think sending the one in my hand is better for to have extra pushes. Okay, they have the Borger in hand, and I'm going to assume that's the only thing they have left. Borger? Borger can draw one. That is true. They go top deck into something that is still interaction. I have two bodies, can play at the very least Finsmith. Burden. Okay. This can send him Seti Spaghetti, which is amazing synergy. Okay, now that's an issue. If I had more cards in rotation, I could stop it with Snow. But since I don't, what can I do? I can just assume that I'm going to have enough bodies to play through. XD time has been called. Okay, you get a rank 5. That rank 5 will be either hand or graveyard negate, or it will be stucking a monster, or it will be... What's the name? Flipping one face down? I'm not too scared of any of those options. I have the entire Snake Eye line. Guaranteed. Suck. Do they go for the suck? Like, I got to draw one from OSS too. That could get me pretty far. Reaper? Okay. I go for Zombie Vampire, they cannot stop it. And assuming it's Vanquish Soul K9, there is nothing I should fear milling from them. The timer is actually the one thing I'm scared of right now. It's Gripper. Gripper, Stripper. She has many names. I'll take Dark Fin, sounds good to me. Yeah, this is curious. And I still have normal summon, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. Here I go potentially Soviet to get the armament vine going. Alternatively, just do this. Break the board with Snake Eye. I cannot spend time thinking. I might regret this decision, but I can't spend time thinking. It's better to do suboptimal plays than just choking to the timer. Actually, this was an awful decision, because they have the fucking Reaper. I mean, I can do this to stop the Reaper. Surely I have enough by now. Need one more. Ash. Okay, that's fine. Oh, fuck. Popar is in the graveyard. Okay, I guess I had Kurikara from here. I'm completely fine with that. You have no board. I might just get guaranteed Holka like sending Shiren straight away. I guess I had better options than that, but timer is just too short at the moment for me to do the best plays. I guess I can draw one, hope to get something good. That is something good, awesome. The timer is like really rough right now. I'm pretty scared of that. Bro needs top left? I hope they fucking do. It's about time. Get Flumberge. I need to scale his Whoopies just to remove more follow-up. I'll do that right away, I suppose. Scale. Whoopies right here. The vote timer might fuck me up. I don't think I can do the optimal plays at the moment. I'm so fucking short on time. This is what I get for playing a hard deck, I suppose. Or like a huge combo pile. Like what the fuck do I do with these bodies? A bow? No. I could do a lot more, but I don't have the time to think about it. Sure. That's a good card. Like, I could very easily get Promethean in the graveyard. Failed to do that. But I have at the very least 3 points of interaction. It's not horrible. Add 1 K9, sure. I could pop it. And then if they do this at 1 quick play, which does nothing, I should have popped that. Maybe they struggle to put it in the graveyard and the card they have to hand does nothing. I know they have Raisin. That's annoying. One turn. I'm going to have to banish one of the Snake Eye cards, probably the Popper. Is that something I ever negate? Mm-mm. Not sure I can do anything about that. Hook trigger canine? Yeah. About Pop is non-targeting, that's pretty decent. I mismanaged my time so hard this match. Okay, you can pop my whole codes. I don't think they summoned Raisin in the right column. Does Borger require to bounce to actually summon itself? If you do, okay, it does. Nice. That is good for me. I really wish I had Promethean in rotation. Mad Love, they still have normal. Pop, that's completely fine. I do not need the Hulkos anymore. She did her job. Oh wait, I thought this was the other guy. I thought this was the one that lets me draw. Nothing I can do about that at the moment. I can flip one down, which I probably should. Oh wait, that's also not going to do shit. I think I have cracked to the timer this match. Only thing left I have is about Pop 1 and that's it. Which I probably should have used on Case. They can still make a rank 5, which is super problematic. They cannot Joku. I should pop one of the 5s, I think. And then just hope that they can auto TK. End of main, okay. Oh, I see, I see. They didn't want to get a spell because a bow exists. So I should have let them end main. They have Burger, no? Oh, it's in the graveyard, but they can add with Rock, so that's a problem. They're going to get the rank 5 I was scared of. If my timing could have put me on the field, I'll take care of him. I need to build the Gotif to be able to play you. Battle phase. Okay. Bit over the bow. Bow bow. Bit over the oak. I can get him back with Promethean. Set the card for free. Okay. I need to use Lacrima. Even though I don't have the timer for it, I need to use Lacrima in main phase. Typhoon. There's nothing particularly high value for him to bounce. Toggle off. I guess he can do the impulse. Yep. End phase. Okay. I have 1 minute to work with and figure out how to beat him. Happy? Happy would be great if I had a way to discard him. Like, you know, a bow. A bow would work. Impulse. Make problem. Snake Eyes Evil Star not in graveyard. I can summon the Horus, guys, that's huge. I cannot summon the guys from the graveyard because of Typhoon, that's super annoying. That's the most annoying thing I've ever seen. I cannot activate Plumber Jader. Oh my fucking god. I should have started with Engraver, but I don't have the time to think about it. Like, look at my fucking timer. I believe I have gone through Zombie Vampire. Yes, I have. Do I just not have any Horus guy in the graveyard? What the fuck do you mean? Sequence is also in the graveyard. I don't have a way to shuffle it back. Alright, I have lost. Most likely. I could have gotten Doom Dragon out if I thought about it in time. That's not good. Yeah, I don't have enough time to attack even. Alright, GG. I turned out. I can end turn here, but then he just outgrinds me. That was... At least that was a winnable match, and I can actually say that was skill issue. I did not play fast enough. I think I lost way too much time thinking if I wanted to drop that stand the Diabell or stand the guy in hand. Okay, I have Purovia and Max in hand. Do you know what that means? It means I'm playing against Odion. It's not Odion. Summon from deck. I wonder if they passed on just this and like a couple back hole. I haven't been seeing Fenrir much today, but he is very welcome in my hand. Set 1. Set 2. Pass, okay. And I get the trust. Okay, I should have all the tools I need to win. Fenrir. If he makes me discard, I get a free summon, which would be pretty funny, I guess, on the Rhino. Omni on the Fenrir, okay. Is the last card prayers? Are they going to use like prayers super heavy and then charm me back? Add prayers. Summon the Murakumo. Ash Blossom maybe. Okay, I can just discard the other guy. That's fine. Use him as fusion material, keep one more body. They could have Impulse, they play Impulse. Even the high build plays Impulse. Yep, there we go. Now I just need to check for Ash. If this resolves, I get the Horus Field spell. If it doesn't, I transfer grass. Okay. I think I go grass here. I could also talent. Talent would be quite funny. I think grass I can just expect to get more value out of that. Even though talent would be funny and get me close to Vito. Team Seti. I got like all the Horus names. That's really funny. He hasn't used the thing to destroy. I have Shuffle in the graveyard, so he cannot use it anymore. I win. Bam! Go spaghetti. Wait, where's the happy? I thought I got happy too. I guess I did not. Add Popper. Wait, Popper is in graveyard. Cannot Kurikara. GG. Streamer was so happy that he forgot about Happy. Yep. I don't know, I just saw a bunch of Horus cards going into the graveyard. I assumed Happy was in there too. I'm going to take a few deep breaths. That Vanquish Soul K9 match where I timed out was... It was difficult. I lost way too much time on the decision at the start, and because of that, the entire rest of the match, I was just under pressure. I mean, I have Ash Blossom, and I guess King Sark will get me into the game. Maybe I shouldn't have used the Puruvia. I'm honestly expecting to just discard the Trust. I think Ash Blossom is higher value. Okay. Apparently no interaction. Is this true at Grok? Give me one more card. They do have interaction. Dominators. Which I can Ash to dodge. Do I have to? Not exactly. I get one more body. Poplar. How do I do this now? Normal Poplar get us pop off with Snake Eye cards. Snake Eye cards can get me level 8. I don't hate that idea. Probably Monkey Man? I hope so, because Man is just way too bad going second. Is there an event trap I haven't tested for yet? Actually, I think this was supposed to be Oak right there. I think that was supposed to be Oak. Get Flumbridge. From here I make Pilgrim. And surely this Pilgrim is going to mill good. Surely. I'm trying to think if there is an argument to using sequence and then... I could get Tomb Dragon out. I think there is. I can go like this. Actually, this is super awkward. I'm missing one slot in the main zone to do what I wanted to do. Dwarf. I wanted to use Promethean to summon back the Flumberge. So now that's an issue. I could still be fine if I use Flumberge effect to scale something, get Doom Dragon. Things are a little too awkward now, but surely I'll be fine. Okay. And that is confirmed man player. I already used the Engraver, so I can still get a bow into hand. Discard. Send this Bozo. Get my guaranteed whole colors. I got my Kashi callback right there. I mean, it doesn't do much into their deck, but it's something. GG. I feel like I'm managing time not too well today. Yesterday when I was playing at night in Calv with Plushy and Smooth, I think I was super locked in, doing heavy clean lines, managing time super well. But now, when I look at the clock, it's always lower than I expect it to be. It's really funny after you go on how many coin losses was this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. After losing 9 coins in a row, winning 2 coins in a row feels crazy. Hand is not great, but it's workable if they don't have much interaction. I probably have to do junk stuff like Divine Temple set Ash. Something like that. Divine Temple. Set Ash. Definitely want that card in rotation. Just to guarantee that I don't have to RNG mill into extension, I can actually access it. If they have K9 cards, I guess Trust becomes real. If they negate the Pilgrim without destroying it, Maxi, alright. I guess I'm going to have to try to deck out. Or at least assemble hold back my Akashi. Empty barrier, potentially that's also win condition, depends on the deck they are playing. Next game, Roach. My deck can take some wins into the Roach, sometimes, depends on really on a lot of factors. If they are on Dracotail, I'm very scared because they just eventually make her Tawin bounce my entire board and there's just nothing I can do about it. Nibiru right there, interesting choice. Wait, now I can turn it into grass. That is good for me. Trust, please don't have the ash. No ash. Mill for about 20 cards. The card that has the most stars on the top is the one that wins the hardest. Not really, not really. How do I sequence this? Stuviak should have been before the fusion so that I cannot tier cache. I guess now it's too late and doesn't matter anymore how I sequence it. They're still very good cards to add, it's fine. That's how we played Yu-Gi-Oh! Skids, you just play the card. Yu-Gi-Oh! Skids is about like the first season of the anime, you just have to bullshit effects, and whoever is the best at coming up with funny effects wins. In theory, I just have to make Curious other deck him out and I win. I think I go for the deck out approach. So here, I do this. Sharon is going to get me the guaranteed Hulkabus. Tirkash, I'm going to mill from him, get some information on what he's playing. He's playing Nibiru, so there's a very solid chance he is on Draco. Fuck, I accidentally milled my own deck. Fuck. Why am I like this? I'm dying to know what he's playing. How do I get my Curious? I need one water. I have one water in hand. I cannot normal summon. How do I get Curious? I have Slumberge in the graveyard. I have Ash. Promethean has to summon Slumberge, I think. Need to figure out a way to remove this dumb hawk from my field. Five mana. No 5 mana. I don't have anything interesting to scale yet, which is quite annoying. I'll scale the Ferrir. Ferrir is a good skill. Okay, the hawk is out. It's time for Horus. Sovs is already in the graveyard. God, I just need one water on the field to literally win the game. And I don't know how to get the water on the field right now. Valor? Ash Blossom. Okay. What the fuck is he playing? Okay, I guess I take the Ash and make Curious. GG. The Curious needs to resolve, I suppose, but that's all. I can't Shinblock with Pumberge? Okay, apparently I didn't have to. G, motherfucking G. Anything else I want to do? I guess I can do this, why not? I'll put Ash back. Maybe it was supposed to be Doom Dragon. It's crazy that he played a bunch of cards, I milled a bunch, and I didn't get to find out what deck he was playing. So when I played Yu-Gi-Oh! As children in school playgrounds, like elementary school, first of all, most of our cards weren't even real. We had cards like the well-known Darkly Big Rabbi. And we basically just came up with the effects of the cards, and sometimes the other guy will tell the other player to fuck off, and sometimes we will just assume that they know what they're doing, they actually know how to read language. None of us knew how to read language. Good times, good times. Instead, you have the coffin. This looks like a seriously good hand. I'm afraid of using the Puruli and then regretting because they're not going to summon anything and I need the discards. I'm probably going to regret this, but it's whatever. Okay, this is a very high value Ash Blossom. Do you have it? You don't. Awesome. I go King Sark. Next game. Oh, you meant next game as in play the next actual game on stream, not the next match. Wow. Sure. I will still try to get the fallback thing. In theory, I only need to hit one and then I just put out goods the other. Special yourself now, send Diabellstar. I still don't know in this situation which one I should be sending, Diabell or another copy of Horus. Then I kinda want to go Finsmith, kinda want to make Zombie Vampire. I take a break for now. Suddenly the thing I don't like the format is important for me. Wait. The thing I don't like the format. I think not a lot of people like this format. So there's that. You are not alone. Sorry, Migu, you don't have to apologize for that. You have the right to come into the stream and crash and vent away. Nibibu. That's annoying, but sounds like a very low quality Nibiru. Like, one of the most annoying things about that Nibiru is me not getting the... Fuck, I have to send King Sark for this. It's fine, I have another. It's me not... How the fuck do I speak? Me not getting the Magician's Souls effect. This is another guy on a lot of gun traps since they are using Nibiru. Might be Dracotail. Dracotail won't be a problem. Snake Eye, Diabel Star. Then you to send away the Poplar, I believe. Is it? Send away the Poplar, skills itself. Then I can get Dragon Spellcaster. Can I get a Pyro? I think I do if I throw away the Snake Eye Diabel Star and then scale it back with Flamberge. I should go Oak, but that requires me to do one more summon from deck, and I'm scared of him top decking into a card that stops Curious. Okay, this makes Curious. If he doesn't have the negate for Curious and the Foolish Burial, I'm kinda doing good. And block, you basically need exactly Valor to stop this Curious. It has to be exactly Valor. No interaction. GG. Well, they can still stop the Burial Goods with Ash Blossom, I suppose. And Maya. Okay. I don't think he liked seeing the Mayakashi. Our face was Yami and Odion with 1 tier. Odion with 1 tier? What the fuck do you mean Odion with 1 tier? What do you mean Ash Blossom on Mew 3? Okay, that's the worst Ash Blossom I've ever seen in my life. My opponent has to be joking. I feel disrespected with that Ash Blossom. Stand Holbeck. GG, I could literally stop playing here. But I should try to do more things. I still try to get a grind game through Finsmiths, even though if they are on Dracotail after all, or even Vanquish Soul K9, it's very scary to keep cooking here. So I might just pass. Have just one Horus in the graveyard. Okay, I think from the Magician's Souls I'm supposed to send the other Horus. I'll pass on this and hope that the cards in his hand just don't break my board. It's a very weak board, but they have to deal with Mayakashi. And I have Horus follow-up. I hope Odion, Yami, and VSK9 will be hit for June WCS. Me too, me too. Especially Odion, that deck is just so uninteresting. Odion feels like the new Tempai. And you're going to be like, streamer, what do you mean? Tempai wants to go second, Odion only wants to go first. What I mean is that they get away with like the, okay, I need to think about how to say this for a bit. They get away with weird deck building just because it's a best of one format. Tempai basically always won the coin going second, and that's how they got away with weird deck building. And Odeon needs very unique cards to counter it, and people aren't going to build just to beat Odeon. So, for example, everyone is on full hours, that's a break into Odeon. Everyone is on a bunch of cards that do nothing into Odeon. Odeon and Tempai are both brainless decks, that's also an argument you can do. Maybe that's why someone got limited. It was limited a while ago, but sure. Message deleted by a moderator. User was banned for this post. Tempai needs a bit of brain cell if you need to break a cracked board. I agree. I was never that much of a Tempai hater. Like, I hate that Tempai is so much stronger than every other Go second deck that he pretty much invalidates them. But I don't dislike Tempai as an archetype. I wish they didn't create like 37,000 damage out of a one card combo. That might be a little too much. I wish they weren't so uninteractive with the field spell. But that's all I dislike about Tempai. I like the archetype. Yes, very big brain hijack. Just engage into like a billion card draws. Okay, I use the shuffler here. I do not like white fins. This could be bait. I don't see them getting to do anything useful with that. Might do the mod. No, I'll just do this. Before Tempai, it was Vavogolem Kaiju Mikanku. Before Tempai, we also had Numeron. People were playing Numeron for a while. And there was Ancient Gear. Ancient Gear is pretty strong. Or maybe it's just because I don't know what the archetype, how the archetype actually functions. And like, there were also a lot of Go second builds. Before Mikanku, it was Numeron. Yep, I like Numeron a lot. People hated Numeron. I guess just like me not hating Tempai that much. I also never hated Numeron, and I don't see why people hated it. The matches are so fast. And basically, the one thing Numeron does is it breaks the board with non-engine, and then it has a lot of copies for the field spell. The field spell cannot be stopped with Ash Blossom, but it can be stopped with a lot of other cards, and that's literally all there is to it. You stop that, you don't have anything else to worry about. Numeron gets 15,000 damage from a one card combo. It's a lot more conditional than that, because it depends on how many monsters the opponent has on the board and that kind of stuff. And then you compare that to Tempai, and Tempai is literally just one card combo into 37,000 damage regardless of board situation. And they can get to attack a billion times, while Numeron basically only attacked 4 times. First versus Wife Twin, win. Also, hello, hey, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I am Miku, I play Tearlaments Junk Piles. Game? Okay. I was scared that the game would disconnect and cancel the match. I think I start with Ash. Yeah, starting with Ash is the best thing I can do to play around draw. This is also kind of low value Ash Blossom target. Imperm. Okay. I have only one more push. Before Numeron it was Galaxy Eyes. That was older than I played the game, I suppose. They have another interaction. If it's Ash, I'm dead. I cannot beat Ash Blossom with this hand. Wait, I might be able to. Imset is kind of a good card, you know. Discards itself and then King Sark is... lets me summon it back. I can play Finsmith. Ash Blossom, okay. I can still play Finsmith. That was a very strong Ash Blossom though, and very strong Imperm. So me being able to extend from here makes me quite happy. I want to send Imseti from here. I think I have concluded that sending Imseti here is better. The only argument to send Diabel is that I can make a bow and bring her back. Do I go Finsmith now? Do I just throw away these two cards? Both options sound very good. I think I draw two. I don't have normal summon. I draw two. I got a coffin, awesome. I don't want to discard my last card, but I might have to do it. I'll go Finsmith and figure out later what to do. I think Coffin is a cooler name than King Sark. Get zombie vampire from Sark. Yeah, but I don't want to discard my entire hand. I kinda want to have about these cards. That being said, if I get my engines going, I'm very likely to add cards to hand. So that might have been a good play. Okay, the iron is hot, let's keep hitting it. The iron is very hot! Another coin flip, let's go. Pruvia won't be a good card to throw away for Wolves and Dimseti, but I think I will shotgun it. It's annoying that... Okay, no, it's great that I have Tirkash. Watch this. I special Fenrir. Okay. I go Wolves. Okay. I shuffle back Tearlaments Kashtira. Unless they have Ash Blossom. Migu, go ahead. My soul is with you. Thank you so much. Vibes are good right now. Get Imseti, shuffle back Tirkash. Wait. Okay, yeah, this is fine. I was thinking that I would have to discard the Burial Goods, which is not good, but I just discard Tirkash. Okay, this is the highest value Ash Blossom you can get, probably. Do you have it? Even if you have it, I still extend. Ash Blossom. Fine. I still extend. I'm not sure if I want to do Burial Goods for extension or to try to keep it to complete the combo. If I use it for extension, I just get normal Rhino Heart, I suppose. I think Burial Good for Rainbow Bridge after Fenrir Summon was better. It might be good. The thing is that I like keeping Burial Goods for potentially sending the last piece in my combo. Here I might link off the Fenrir, go into Finsmith. But I might end up just Burial Goods for Rainbow Bridge, which at this point sounds a bit like trolling, but it might be the play. Linking off the Fenrir is kinda scary, because if the card in their hand is Izuna, then Fenrir was a very good way to deal with it. But Izuna is not particularly great card going second, so whatever. Like, the interaction it creates isn't too scary, and it needs... It's kind of stoppable. I cannot stop it right now, but it's still kind of stoppable. I'm going to draw one. Another Puruvia, that's not good. Wait, that's good. I go normal Puruvia. Make Banshee. Hello Lucario, how are you? If they ash Burial or Bridge, you get Sarkfus draw. That's true, that's true. Maybe it was correct. Who knows? I'm a bit peeved. What happened? Can I one card combo into Curious from here? I should be able to. The question is, do I need Divine Temple for that? I'm never gonna get stage 2. Stage 2 is... I think not being able to get to it is a blessing. Austin Temple? Oh, right, that is the thing I can do. Wait. Oh, fuck, I fucked up with the Oak. I'm so fucking bad at this game. I'm fucking up with everything. Okay, chat, I need to walk in, sorry. I'm doing way too many misplays. I trolled with the Oak. Really bad. Like, I want to summon the fucking Oak now and I can't. I cannot throw away the Finsmith, I need it. Okay, fuck it, I'll just resolve Curious. So I have Pyro Dragon. Now in order to get a Spellcaster I use Burial Goods. I trolled super fucking hard and now I'm doing bad plays in order to fix my mistakes. Okay, I get curious, I get to chain block it. But I don't have Hall at my Akashin. My deck is super thick still. My timer is getting short, fuck. I can get Zombie Vampire and that might get me to whatever engine I need. There's a very reasonable chance that happens. I'm going to be moving a lot still. Why is my timer so short though? I'm not sure if I can still make a bow, which is super annoying. Make Promethean. Come on! My connection is lagging now. No? I mean, yes, I do want to do that as well. Here I make Zombie Vampire. With his own Ash Blossom. I will hit shot in a bit. My timer. I mismanaged time. I need to walk in. Rhino Heart? Rhino Heart is good. He's on Snake Eye. Yeah, your Popper isn't going to do much. I'm sorry, bro. He's not even activating it. I cannot count my bodies, I don't have time, so I might misplay because I cannot count my bodies. As much as I want to get Hulkles, I think I just go tier cash, maximize on mills. I'm very likely to hit Hallback and that's how I need to win. Where is tier cash? I might still get Guaranteed Hulk. I think I have it. Keyword think. I have so many mills. My deck is thin. Surely I can hit the Hallback. I have 3 copies. Come on, give me Hallback. Please. Fuck off. Make Zombie Vampire. Oh, wait, I already did Zombie Vampire. Pilgrim Reaper. Pilgrim Reaper will surely do it. Pilgrim Reaper into a bow. Oh, replay. I am not watching replays today, I'm just walking in on DC. Warcrime Reaper? I'll refund the points. If not today, I will do it after the stream. There are 4 cards left in my extra, by the way. Come on, I have to hit fucking Hallback here. There are 3 copies. Let's fucking go. GG. And then I do nothing here. I go Shiren. Discard the dumbass turtle. That's what I'm talking about, 3 copies of Hallback. What else do I do this turn? Do I even need to do anything? I just need to scale something and draw one. Fenrir, Fenrir, Fenrir. Where is Fenrir? Here. I can about pop the Shiren. I guess that gets me Hulkavus. Holy shit, I cooked! There are 3 cards left in my extra deck. And I moved down to 16 cards in main deck. They play Super Povi. Super Povi could be scary. Like if they just happen to have it in hand. No feathers are my play. They can always power your fires. Who knows what crazy Povi targets they have? They actually do have it in hand. That's crazy. That means I'm going to get a bunch of cards on my field. Activate. Activate. Keeping the bow on the field is like super good for me. A bow is very important for my inboard and grind game. Bro, what the fuck is that shit? Target. The Flumberge, maybe? The Flumberge, okay, sure. Okay, you have 2 cards in hand, you can only summon from graveyard. How do you beat this? You know what? I'm actually scared that he might grab Kurikara from that. Maybe they are Kurikara enjoyer. I think that replay. Holy shit, thank you so much, Arthur. I dislike the interface that Twitch has to refund things, so I always save it for after the stream. So that does help me a lot. Thank you so much. G, motherfucking G. I know, I'm winning, but I feel like I'm not playing at my best. My sequencing has been a little weird. I am taking too much time with decisions. Let's go to a lost streak after the win streak and ruin my mood. Okay. I want to keep grinding DC, but I'm mega sleepy. How far are you from getting out the gems on DC? I should have... fuck, I should have headshot. Okay, what do I want to do with this hand? I definitely want to do Puruvia. Then I go Hainu. Inform. Think I throw the Suviak. Do I throw the Soviet? Do I throw the Rhino? Okay. Looking good. Oh, right, I need to use the spell. There, I use the spell. Like 6 levels? I see. What deck were you using again? I mean, you have time tomorrow still, no? I think if you feel tired, resting is far more important than some dumbass card game. Bro, you know I have Oz. Do you understand what Oz does? You know that I have Oz and use Ash Blossom on fucking Dmod. Well, again, I guess they just imagine that Dmod goes into Dragoon, so that's reasonable. I do know that Ursatic has a card that reads that, and it's still not enough to make the deck playable. I think I just go very... Take the Finsmith Vine. Or I could get Ash Blossom for an easy Curious. Orm. Easy Curious, it's better. Purge, do you have a trap? You do. How do I extend from here? That was actually super good purge. I can only extend with Finsmith, unfortunately. That purge changed everything. It's looking pretty scary now. Is there ever a point in using Hita here? No, that would be throwing. I mean, they are down to 2 cards, so maybe just making a decent board with Horus follow-up is enough. Surely the Pilgrim Reaper is not going to whiff. Maybe I don't even have to do Pilgrim, I just do... what's the name? I just do Promethean. I'll think about it when I get to that part of the combo. You have one more body if you pitch Temple. True. I haven't used this yet, so let's shuffle Very and you. Okay, this is where I need to think. Thinking is very difficult. So, if I go Pilgrim, then I can still go Promethean for the Ash. Ash can pitch the walls. Into Oak. Then I'm going to need the oak to go into Flumberge. Well, if I go straight into Snash, then I can pitch the Requiem, and I think that's just better. I can also make Doom Dragon. I think that is correct. There, I got one more body. GG. G fucking G. Summon Horus, make Hita, summon Ash, make Doomed. They were down to like 2 cards, so I just had to make a semi-competent board to win. I played through like 300 reps. Also, now that I think about it, any deck can make Saryuja, can make the Wing 5, the new one. That's what I'm saying, the Wing 5 is easy to make. I don't know why people are going like, oh, it's a Wing 5, that's like super hard to make. It's not. Putting out bodies is the easiest thing. Why did people complain about Appaloosa? Because making a Wing 4 is the easiest thing. Okay, what rank am I? I mean, this one we're going to update in 1 hour. Not in 1 hour, in 20 minutes. Do you see what I was saying? I mean, there's just a lot of ways to pilot the deck. I do see what you meant. Like, this is a vibe-based combo deck. There's no one correct way to do it. There are many vines, it's very non-linear. Sometimes a vine that sounds like throwing is the correct vine because you just mill properly. Sometimes making a suboptimal decision is correct because you are not wasting too much time finding the optimal play. I need to think of an engine that makes 5 link materials to make the new Ayaya Beatrice. Then use it to send Maxi. I would say Tier. Tier can pump out bodies easily enough. And Tier is likely to just mill the Maxi, and then you can get more value from the mill because you don't have to mill specifically Maxi. And then the final argument is that Tier, if you are playing Heralds, has infinite negates if you resolve Maxi. And you're going to be able to resolve the Maxi because you have Heralds to protect it, you have Green White, you have Orange White, you have Tearlaments Crime, which is a counter trap Omni. In summary, Tearlaments strongest. My line made Pilgrim and Prom as well. I see then. I will believe that your line was better. However, from my perspective, basically, I'm just under the timer and I actually have to click the buttons. I'm under pressure. I cannot find the optimal line. So it's like I said, sometimes the optimal line is not correct because if you have to waste too much time to find it, it's an issue. But I do believe that your line was way better. I'm almost done making Harpy, Radiant Typhoon. I'm just missing 2 Eldom, Phoenix, Harpy. What is the line to search Featherstorm? And you don't know what's optimal because Gamba mills? Yep. Sometimes the mills control you. Imagine, for example, you get exactly Lacrima and nothing else from Finsmith in the graveyard. That shuts down so many lines. It's really annoying. End phase search, MST kill Harpy, continuous spell, and end phase search Featherstorm plus Duster. I see. This is a 55 card deck. Base. We enjoy piles in here. I'm going to be real. As much as I would like to be playing for fun and not caring about my score, I'm starting to feel some ranked anxiety. I've been winning too much, and at some point there's going to be a loss streak instead. And 18,000 might just be enough to end in top 10,000. Like the ranking placements are very exponential. Let me make an illustration. Loss streak is fake. Tearlaments stronger, never loss streak. So here. Fuck. Top 1. And then. Okay, I'm just going to type because like that is going to be too big. Give me one moment. I'm doing silly drawings. It's time for paint. Is this guy still playing Yu-Gi-Oh? Maybe. I'm feeling ranked anxiety at the moment. I think you're in a pretty good spot. I believe so too. If I finish at this score, I will probably be fine. Also, hello Suffering, how are you? Let me give you a shout out. Go check out Suffering, please. He is also primarily Master Duel streamer. He is my bro from also Portugal. I could say he's my neighbor, but I don't think he is. Maybe he is. Maybe he literally lives next to me and I just don't know him. But he's by. Go check him out. You changed the game from Master Duel to MS Paint. Ah, yes. I am an art streamer now. So, how do I illustrate this or illustrate this? Then top one in here. This is basically how the placements look like. It's a curve like this, and what this means is that God, I'm so bad at explaining things. I'm such a troglodyte when it comes to talking. Like when you are on the top 10,000 range, which I'm at the moment, it's a very thin range. And just getting a few points is going to skyrocket you a lot of ranks. But losing a couple points is also going to make you crash a lot of ranks. And then when you get to this range, this is the most difficult one because you need 1 billion points to go up any place. So I'm basically here, which means that if I can get one more victory, I will be very rewarded. But any loss is going to be devastating. And that's why I'm feeling ranked anxiety. This graph should also be encouraging for the people that are not in the top 10,000. Because in theory, one good win streak is all it takes to skyrocket your way into the top 10,000. And like, if you are here, you also don't have anything to lose. If you lose, you can go back to 0, and then with one win streak, make it all the way back. At least 55,000, I believe so. So I'm in the top 2000 at the moment in theory, I believe. I am, yeah. Surely I'm not going to drop 8,000 spots in a day and a half. You know, in those games that are like the quiz games on TV, sometimes the players have to make a decision. Do you want one more question for even more money? Or do you want to call it quit and earn the money that you already earned? I feel like I'm in that spot. I have to either take the top 10,000, which it's likely to be enough, not guaranteed, but likely to be enough. Or I can risk for more and cry if I lose a match. Mbeb is at around 23,000. Well, Mbeb is a sweaty player. He has been grinding for so much longer with a much better deck. I just don't have the capacity to be that sweaty at this game. I just want to play Tearlaments and move. Top one, I was really surprised suffering. Like, normally, top one ends at about 60,000 at the end of the third day. In this morning, it was already 60,000. I think Tasku once got higher than 100,000 somehow. Like, not in this DC, but in a previous one, I think they did it. 6-7, 6-7. Oh god. I feel like hitting 20,000 points would be a nice personal achievement. But I'm just feeling so much anxiety right now to click the duel button. I'm not even joking about it being 6-7. Yep. I never thought about the meme. So I don't think you're getting to top one. Them not believing the GOAT. I believe that Suffering can take his Synchron to top one if he tries. I think I'm gonna call it. Or do I want? What do you want? To even try? I think you need to have mental illnesses to want. This game is terrorism. Terrorism to your health because you have to grind so much in DC. Terrorism to your mental health because the game is just designed to crash you out. Especially this format where going first is so important. I think I could reach top 1000 if I acqui tried. I think, not to waste myself, I think I could do it too. But I would need to play a Rio deck. I would need to grind very long. I would need to keep my mental going, not crash out. And most of all, I would need to enjoy the format because otherwise it is just impossible to grind for that long with a deck that is good enough. And I will need to be lucky. No, not sugarcoating it. I don't want to be the guy that is scoping, oh, I only lose because of coin flips, but coin flips are too important. Let's see my stats. I need to find them. Give me one moment. How does Untapped work? I go to select game, master duel. look at this. Going first, I'm always winning. And then going second, most of them are going to be a loss. Like, okay, I have some going first losses if I open extremely poorly and opponent just has enough hand traps, or maybe I get the shifter. I got this shifter like 7 times through the entire DC, and I didn't even play that much. Ember only got the shifter at once yesterday, and he had like 3 times as many hours as I did. Okay, not 3 times, I'm yapping with 3 times. He had twice as many hours, which is still a lot. Okay, let's look at my statistics. This is just for today's session. I had exactly 50-50% on coin rate. Going second, 50% win rate. Going first, 83%. I think those are amazing statistics. But my opponent bricked going second like 3 times, so I'm just very lucky. Then this was yesterday's session. Going second, a lot worse statistics, but I did win a lot of coin flips. Wait, this is not DC? This is the only time it tracked DC? What the heck? Oh, right, it's because I wanted to play DC yesterday at night, but I couldn't use microphone, and I didn't want to play it outside Duelist Cup, so I just played ranking while on a call with Plushy. I never enjoyed the format, or because I played decks which were meta 1-2 packs ago, or even older. That's extremely relatable. Their break is not our problem. It's definitely not our problem, but it's also not something I should claim victory over. Okay, give me 1 second. I have been gunked in real life. Okay, so the stats, while I'm playing the same deck, they don't really matter much, I suppose. But this is still very good win rate going second, I think. Then back to Duelist Cup, negative win rate. Going first 6-7%. Going second, pretty fucking bad. I went second more times than first. And this is before the DC started. Okay. I'm kind of waiting on the hour to pass. It should happen in 3 minutes. And then I will make the decision to call it quit with the Duelist Cup or keep going. But I'm very likely to call it a quit. I think I had the fun I wanted in this Duelist Cup. Did you put your list on Master Duel Meta? I put another version of this list, but I did. I can show it, I guess, and explain what I changed. So I'm playing card destruction on my current version. I'm playing Burial Goods. Burial Goods is just crucial to this deck. This card does everything. It starts tier combo. It starts can start Snake Eye combo. Can start Horus combo. It can give you the missing piece for your Mayakashi rollback. The card does literally anything you want. And the primary purpose of card destruction is to deck out people, but you cannot search it. And I can deck out people without this, so why the fuck am I playing this? And then I changed some ratios. I'm playing 1 less Purovia, 1 more Rhinoheart. And is that all? Oh yeah, I cut Black Coat and now I'm playing Dimensional Barrier. Triple Talent searches it. True. But Triple Talent isn't always an option. I also put my Abomination of the deck with their base. Is there anything else I change? I think I'm playing two copies of the field spell. I could be yapping. Yeah, I'm yapping. I'm only on one copy of the field spell. I have a couple other versions of the list that I made. Never got to play them. I have this version without Charmies because... And I have Red Reboot. Because the day before DC, I was getting a lot of Dracotail players. Dracotail is like a very scary matchup. Like, very scary even if I'm going first. Because they play a lot of Charmies, they play a lot of hand traps. If they resolve a Charmy, they're going to eventually Artalian bounce my entire board. If they are going first, they just create infinite card advantage that I cannot deal with. And the Peruvia or the Charmies aren't doing anything against them. So I cut them, I play Red Reboot instead, I hope to draw the out. That's about it. And then I made a version with extended Kashtira package, so Unicorn Bird. It's fine, but I'd rather play the Charmies, I suppose. But I guess this list has more gas, bricks less. Has more grind game through Kashtira, it has its benefits, it has the rate shot for attack boost can be significant. I beat Dracotail with Centurion Chimera, that replay was amazing. You could check it out, can you just send the link? I mean, I could also check it out through friend list, go into your thingy. Here, 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 and here. I imagine this is your list. Both, that's how I can say. No, it's a different one. Top 2000. I'll take it. I believe this is going to be enough for top 10,000 before this ends. There are 2 days left. Or not 2 days, 1 day and a half. I think I had the fun I wanted from this DC. I got a lot of contents. If I wasn't lazy, I could make so many YouTube shorts. I could make like a clip compilation. I think I have proved to myself and whoever wants to believe it that tier Snake Kaipile is real. Even in the Juice format, you know, the K9 Dracotail format. I could not care less about top 10, top 1000. Top 1000 is too hard compared to top 10,000. And I have explained before why I don't think competing in this game is for me. RNG is a factor too big, playing decks that are tier is a factor too big. So it's official. Mikura has officially set with its score, or my score for the Duelist Cup, 18,700. Bye bye Duelist Cup Stage 2, it was fun. Next goal, I might do it off stream, but I want to get to Master 1. And then I guess I post the list to Master Duel Meta. Post the VODs of the Duelist Cup there for whoever wants to watch the replays. Now Duel Room until April. So maybe I do a Duel Room at some point. Okay, for the rest of today's stream, I will just watch a couple replays that I have on queue. If people want. And then I will find someone to raid. And then I'll just relax. I have mines from yesterday. That's probably a billion replays. I stopped keep tracking. I still have 2 replays from PLS from like a week ago or whatever. Arthur 1 and 2. Okay, Arthur, Lucario, who else? Let me redeem. I have infinite points. You should save the points. Eventually, when I stop being lazy and I make what's the name? When I make fuck, my brain is so foggy at the moment. When I make remake, I mean the Tidalcraft gacha from the point redeems. Yeah, that. I think you guys are going to want to have as many points as you can. Okay, 2 replays maximum per viewer, and I guess I watch replays for like 1 hour maximum, and when that is over, I will head out. Lucario, are you here? Do you want your replay watched now? Destiny Hero, Denier, and Celestial. We are playing Verti for Destiny Fusion. Yep. It was new deck. Oh, I thought you posted it under Master 5 or Master 1 or 12th level max. It gets a lot more attention if you do. Man, it feels so good to not be sweaty at this game. Just being able to know that I don't have to risk my points anymore and that I climbed with a fun deck. It feels so good. I know so many people that are extremely good at the game and are miserable right now grinding Duelist Cup. 3 copies of Pyrrhays, I guess that's kind of standard in Yami. We have Finsmith Engine. Let me see the extra Hippodocus. Oh, it's the FTK. Paid. This card is like problematic. There are so many FTKs that would not be possible anymore if this card gets banned. Some of them are extremely funny too. Oh my god, like me, but reverse. Okay, Lucario is not here, so we are not watching that replay, I suppose. Let's watch Arthur. Arthur, profile, replay. Normal guys, going second is Typhoon into Dracotel. Typhoon has a good matchup into Dracotel, but we're still going second, so this could get off. So Hahu sends Urguva from deck, 5 mana from hand. They really want to bounce this 5 mana. You do not have any hand traps, so they're going to get it. Konami loves FTK. Honestly, me too. I have only played 2 FTKs on quote. I have played the Aero Shark one, and I consider my Akashi Hallback an FTK. Ketu adds Spun. Now we discard 5 mana. Fuse the Vukais on the field into Guvamel. Vukais on Pan activate Search Traps. Horn. And Sting. Do they have Flame in hand? Is Flame already set? Urguva graveyard effect to search to set 5. God damn it, to add 5 mana back to hand. Okay, draw step, we are going to draw. Is that fucking flame? That's a bad flame, that's not a good flame, come on. I mean, maybe they are trying to draw into hand traps, but that cannot be a good flame. Or is it? Nah, I doubt it, because they can flame your continuous or MSC or something, I don't know, maybe... The thing with flaming continues that they can still pop it and reset. Anyway, Maxi. Chances to start it, to be honest, it's not a bad flame. I see, I will keep that information in mind. That was normal summon on Eldon. They go Horn. I found the other backhoe which should be the Sting. Sting is going to banish one. They don't even have two targets. They do get to draw two. This is the really annoying thing about Dracotail. You pop their entire backhoe, they still get to draw three. Search Sven. Special the Sven in defense. I'm not sure if it being in defense right now is important. Fix gamer pose. Thank you, thank you. Wink 2. They go 5 mana. I wonder what are they summoning. I will not thank you for the bonk. Artavian, that's an extremely low value Artavian, I believe. Like, just do it later. Or just summon another monster. Summon Secretarian. Secretarian would be good. Wait, not Secretarian. What's the name of the guy that banishes everything if you summon a monster of its own attribute or whatever? Mysterian? Yeah, it's Mysterian. Wouldn't Mysterian be good against Typhoon? In defense, because I usually don't attack using... Oh, right, I forgot about that. Reynad. How is Reynad doing? I haven't checked in a while. Was the card game or whatever he made successful? Probably no, all different types. Doesn't it count attributes too? Very? That makes me happy. Reynad was fucking base. I liked watching his streams quite a lot when I was younger. Like around the time Hearthstone was a very new game. Wait, how did we get the Fountain off? With Destruction. Then Fountain had 2 targets. Top deck into Tip and another Vision. Amazing draws. Tip into Destruction. Pop the Sting. Set for pass. We go into battle phase to remove the Valk for the next turn. Summon the Eldon. Eldon searches Crossia. Crossia can then search the Phoenix, I'd imagine. Okay, Crossia effect in draw step. We are cooking him in draw step. We search the negate. Okay. Branded Fusion. Jesus fucking Christ, that card is so crazy. I hate that Branded Fusion is a better card in Dracotail than it is in Branded. We send Frixul. Frixul activates. Govamel tries to pop your backhoe. It's Freezing Curses. Freezing Curses targets the Orange Albion. So they do not get another fusion. That Ketu. There are 6 cards in hand, so we're in a pretty scary situation. Fountain targets 2. Slimegarf summons itself. Like, let me read the Mysterian guy. Mysterian. Or a monster with the same type. Okay, I see it. Only cares about types. For some reason, I thought Mysterian was type or attribute. We go Tip from hand. We have the Fountain up. Cartesia summon itself. With negate and pop. The 9 fusions from Dracotail is very good. Never mind, it's not pop. We don't have enough Typhoons in the graveyard. Pop the Ketu. They probably should have used that Ketu like immediately. That card is too important to resolve. Make Govamel in extra monster zone. Wabubu activate, Urgwa activate. Urgwa is going to be able to recycle the 5 mana most likely. They do have a 5 mana. We go Shina. We top deck Shina from the Fountain. And Shina is going to break the entire board. Everything goes back to hand. You play it every day. I had no idea. When are you streaming it every day? Maker Italian sending 3. We sent only one name which hasn't activated yet in the graveyard, or did it? It did. We're going to bounce Sheena. Bouncing Sheena is kind of scary thing for them to do. Because that just means you are able to activate it next turn. They want very badly to OTK you here. Can they do it? I don't think so. I don't think they have the cards necessary. Normal Wabubu activates to fuse into Draco Tail Tavian. They are threatening 71,000 damage. Not enough. Wabubu cannot make an Tavian without a card in hand, a monster in hand. I think they wanted to go for game, yep, but they did not have enough, and now you are the one with infinite cards in hand. And now we kinda just cook. They don't have an interaction left as far as I am aware. You don't have a battle turn, but you can break their board. And Draco Tail, as good as it is, it's a deck that cannot win without only one card. It cannot play the game without only one card. I believe the only card that they can draw to save their ass is Branded Fusion. And even that is not going to work when the Albin is in the graveyard, the Albaz is in the graveyard. Actually, I don't think those were in the graveyard because they got negated and then bounced from Sheena. Let me see. Where is Sheena? Right here. Okay, yeah, they return it to the extra. No, Albaz is stuck in the graveyard, so even top decking Branded Fusion wasn't going to save them. GG. Barnis, you are playing against Barnis from ZZZ. Okay, this time we are going first. We have only one Runic card, meaning we are not going to be able to trigger Fountain. We have two Runic cards, but one of them, like they're two copies of the same card. That does not work. Pop the Flashing Fire. Let me fast forward this, it's just Typhoon combo, never mind, that's an Izuna. Phoenix summons itself from graveyard. Was it graveyard or hand? From graveyard. Okay. Croatia has been chain blocked by the round Izuna. This is the best Ash Blossom target in Typhoon. Send Whoopies, search Chant, search Typhoon. Okay, Whoopies summon itself. You have a decision here. You can use Flashing Fire on Whoopies. If you do, it gets banished by its own effect. It's never coming back. Most K9 builds, except for Pure, only play one copy of Whoopies. The card is guarded, but it's very important to them. They don't want this to happen. Do you take that decision? Eldam. Search Sven. Link 2 into Varurun. Whoopies activates. Okay, you now have your decision. You take the decision. I like that. Back to Fortnite with Whoopies. Send to the ban list where he should be. Onyx activates. It's going to shuffle the Izuna. The Slime Girl sets the continuous search Ascendance. Link 2 again? No, Link 3 into the Bird. Bird can shuffle cards from graveyard, which is quite good depending on the deck opponent is playing. Raisin on the Link 3 column. Typhoon pop our card, then attempt to negate the Raisin. They bounce it. Bounce on it, Tayo. We try to summon a big guy, we summon Croatia. The Raisin is going to resolve because Borger bounced it, that's why I hate Vanquish so much, it's hard to interact with targeted effects. Megavit triggers, Croatia triggers, Ascendance triggers. Borger activates to draw one. Search Vision. Search Typhoon. Megaverse summons the Slime Girl. We can negate. We cannot negate and pop. We only have one MS in the graveyard. We could potentially get the other one. Holy Soul. That card is really bullshit, so you tell Holy Soul no, you cannot summon yourself. Holy Soul is such an insane card. And like it just happens to be a level 5, so you can exit into Reaper. Negate the Hawk. Was Hawk trying to summon from hand? It was, so they would still be able to summon Holy Soul through the Hawk. Perma negate. Oh, that's really good. I was wondering if you could only control one Hawk at a time, but no, the condition is different. The condition is that it cannot be used as winged material. They go Typhoon, okay, they press the surrender button, they are saying that they are not going to be playing much more on this turn, and they haven't even gotten close to breaking your board, so right now you are chilling. Mandate, shuffle 3, draw 1. Typhoon bounces. Bird is going to activate to shuffle 1 in case they try to bounce it. They do bounce the bird. Punch into the Link 1 that is in attack position because they use their effect to change it. We go Vision. Trap card, reveal 3 attributes. Is going to blow up all the monsters on your board. Even Crossio only protects itself from monster effects. Wait. What happened here? The reveal 3, what happened here? How did you protect yourself? What? They just picked no? What the fuck? Okay, I guess they are just smoking something. I guess they see something I don't see. Let's see summon self. Then search chant. It's kinda sad that we haven't had access to our Runic engine this match, even though Runic was a huge contributor to your victory. The flashing fire on the Whoopies was massive. Like, you didn't have access to Runic, but they also didn't have access to K9. All thanks to that flashing fire. Typhoon is negated, you can now activate the effect of monsters with 3000 or more attack. Phoenix is going to shuffle their whole life savings. Runic with Radiant so damn good. It looks really fun, and I'm a Runic enjoyer. I'm building Radiant, so I will definitely try this deck at some point. Make the burb again. We done for today? We are done with 12 Cup. I will keep streaming for like a while. I think I'm going to make a tier list next of matchups for Snake Eye tier in the current format. But with 12 Cup, I'm done. I'm taking the 18,000 points. I'm not sweaty. I feel like I have played enough to have fun and show that the deck works. You play hostage? That's fine, that's fine. Do I have... I'm sure I have your ID, yeah. Okay, Slime Girl negates the normal summoned Mad Love. Negate and pop. Howisu, such a slimy card. Just keeps attempting to summon itself. Pop chant, chain mandates, negate Howisu. We know that they have one turn. Can one turn extend? No, because they don't have normal summon as far as I know. Pop. Chain Megava, chain Phonic. And they scoop. G fucking G. can't believe Burnis is playing Radiant Typhoon. You would think Burnis would be playing like Burn deck or something like that. Maybe a Fire Attribute deck. Obligatory MST negate. Negate! I'm so glad Konami made an entire archetype around the meme of MST negate. Okay, I believe KCS is next and there is no other replay on queue. If there is, then please complain about it in chat. There is only one replay, so I'm sure it's this one. I should have negated the card destruction, XDD. Okay, we have Takentomborg engine. We have another copy of Terror Top on hand. We made a negate to insulate our plays. We go Megava, we Foolish Phoenix. Crossy is going to search too. They don't even try to interact with you. You resolved your most important card to resolve. Special Sven, Search Vision. Link the Crossia into Slime Girl. Add another copy of Typhoon. Was that a normal? That was a normal. Search another Taketomborg. Wait, can you just summon it again? What the heck? That's so broken. Vision, Chain, Typhoon. Discard Sven. Phoenix comes back. The Slime Girl is going to set the continuous. Vision sets itself. I have to craft totem, but I don't have super hard points. How the fuck do you not have super hard points? Were you fishing for royals? Set to and pass on incredible board. That being said, it's not unbreakable. It's very good, but not unbreakable. What for Haydn? Okay. Into card destruction? Okay. They have the rollback, they got Rhinoheart. They are very likely to top deck into a Tearlaments card, which is going to trigger the Rhinoheart. If that does not happen, Meta Noise is going to trigger and give them back the Rhinoheart, which they can still normal summon. Okay, they did draw into... They are misplaying. They activate Rhinoheart and then chain Meta Noise to bring back Rhinoheart to hand. That cannot be correct. Normal, Rhino. Foolish Ravnis. Ravnis effect is going to become both players draw one. We draw into Droplet. That draw was technically better for them because it's their turn. And Typhoon does not play hand traps. Trust into charge. Okay, I feel like they could have better trust targets, but that being said, charge is an amazing card. Because this card, even if it gets negated, it still gets Vow, it still mills 3. Charge, milled 1 wolf. Weiss is an incredible card. Weiss is probably the strongest Whitestone card, just because it's a White Fiend with a good effect. Two good effects, actually. It has a good effect in graveyard and a good effect in hand. Shuffle, Rhinoheart and Wolf. We go Grief. Grief will get Shiren. Negate. They still have 5 cards in hand. Those cards could be cracked. We are not out of the woods. Mandate Shuffle 3, draw 1. Again, draws don't mean much during opponent turn. Charge again, sending Fairies and Wolf. This is, funny enough, Wolf Centurion combo. Because they get to make a Synchro 8 here. draw. Their deck can play under draw. Maybe if the hand is bad, it's not possible. Going second is more difficult than usual, but their deck can play under draw. If they get the right mills, they can full combo under draw. It pops itself to destroy an opponent monster and mill 3. Go Exiton. Oh my god, that Exiton is massive. Chain Exiton. Will it resolve? It does. Your entire board is gone. Holy shit. Now you are shitting bricks. The Slime Girl does come back. That's good. Exiton is not once per turn. It's once per chain. It just activates again. Slime Girl will negate and pop. They needed that Exiton kinda because it's a White Fiend. It can go into Requiem. King Sark. Send the Soviet to Foolish One Horus. Happy is on the field. Inset is on the field. Everyone is here. They go battle phase. Effect of King Sark to send to graveyard. They cannot deal damage because they activated Exiton. I don't know why the fuck they did that. It was probably correct to just keep cooking instead of going battle phase there. They accomplished nothing with that battle phase. Zombie Vampire is going to mill 4 for each player. Summon Tier Cash. Tyrant activates. They are playing Hallback, that's done. They could be on a lot of different first turn kill combos with the Hallback. They could be on Mayakashi. If they are, they just win the game. 3 Karma into the graveyard. They're on Hallback, right? I'm not tripping. I might be tripping. There's no Hall. There's a Hallback. Okay. There's a billion War Crimes they can do with this card, and their deck is very thin right now. Heartbeat, add back the Suviak. I want to be hugged by Varurun. You will get very slimy. That's all I can say. Wait. Did they not use Kitkavu's mill 5? Huh? I don't think they did. They didn't? Okay, they're just bad at the game. They have Hallback in the graveyard, they have 11 cards left in the deck. They skip out on mill 5. That could not be correct. Let me just find more music to play. I want something chill right now, since I'm done with DC Grand. Maybe timer? Yeah, that's it. That is a very good explanation. Like, it's very easy to sit here watching a replay and say that they misplayed, but timer pressure can get you to do very suboptimal plays. It can get you to pass a turn when you literally have a billion things left to do. It happened to me today. I lost the game to that, even. Normal Eldam, they go Suviak. Suviak is going to mill 5. Droplet prevents the Suviak. Let me see, do they still get to... Do they still get to send a card? I think they do. Yeah, they still get to send a monster. Negate Happy. Add Crossya. Wait, they don't? What the heck? But it's not worth it if you do. Okay, I guess I don't know my own cards. No send because they didn't negate. I guess I don't know my own favorite archetype that I have been playing for years. Typhoon pops the King Sark. It's done, but it doesn't have if you do. So it shouldn't require the negate. It just means that after you attempt to, like, you resolve as much as possible. I don't know. I guess I just don't know shit. Phoenix summons itself from graveyard. Slamgurf does the same. Shrug yes. Okay, what are they hallbacking? Meta noise. Bruh, you cannot be playing hallback just to copy tier traps. I refuse to believe that. For which Ravnis? Negate the Ravnis with Slamgurf. And they scoop. GG. That was a good replay. Negate. Let me... Oh, I wish I could look at his list. I really wanted to see if they had a better hallback target. Because, come on, bro. Assembling hallback and... like, adding a brick to your deck that you have to pay 4,000 life points to activate cannot be worth simply copying tier traps. If you want to play hallback on tier, you want it to be an FTK. If you want to play Whitethorn, an archetype that is very old, very junky, but can mill your entire deck, you want to play an FTK. Okay, I believe that's it for replays, so I'm going to make a tier list of the difficulty of beating decks with my pile. So this is the pile, and this is the format. Let me find tier list maker. It's going to take a while because I guess I need to find images for every deck in the format. Make a template. Let me see if there's already one. Maybe there is. Mate tier list, all hand traps. Master Duel meta. Okay, this tier list does have the current deck, so I guess I can work with this. Okay, Dracotail, that's the hardest matchup. Dracotail, the bounce on Kitkalus is just too devastating. The sting is too devastating. Flame is difficult to play around going second. They can... like, against most decks, you are fearless playing into Maxi and Charmy. But Dracotail in specific, they just eventually are Tawin with every card in hand, bounce your entire board and you just die. I need to rename this. Fuck. Hardest matchups. Then, I guess, easiest matchup. And then difficult. Then I guess reasonable. Okay, I would say easiest matchup is actually Typhoon. It's decently easy to break their board, play around their interaction. And if you are going first, you literally do not care about anything they do. You give them infinite cards. The cards mean nothing to you. You assemble your Mayakashi Hallback and you just win. Oh my god, I see Centurion here. I did not play into any Centurion player in the entire Duelist Cup, as far as I can remember. And then Odeon. Odeon is literally just coin flip. You go first, you win. You go second, you lose. Literally just coin flip. Then what else? Is this pure K9? We didn't see Kashtira. We saw a bunch of Yummy. Yummy is... I'm going to say difficult because they have Arc White. But I still wouldn't put it on hardest matchup. Yummy feels more winnable than Dracotail as Snake Eye tier. And then this one, if they go first, they win. You cannot out Viger. There is simply no card in my deck that outs Viger, and that's a conscious decision. I don't think most decks should go out of their way in deck building to beat Viger, when you can simply beat them with run traps or beat them by going first and comboing. If Lunatel was more popular, then yes, it would be... You should think about adding a tech choice. I saw like 3 Lunavites going second, and I just scooped immediately without stressing. It's not an issue. They're not popular enough. Then what else did we play? We played against Mavis. We didn't play much into Mavis, but I would say it's reasonable. Because we do play Provia, we play Fuavus. Kurikara, if they don't expect it, can get a lot of Vavo. Orkust. Orkust, I would say it's also reasonable. So they are very scary if you don't have any hand trap, but that's just full combo. Any deck is very scary if they go full combo. We have cards that can do a lot into Orkust, like the Shufflers. And that's about it, really, I suppose. What else? Where is Mitsu K9? Okay, Mikanku. I would say it's reasonable. I would put it at easiest, but Tearlaments does not have much non-target backrow removal, so I'll put it on reasonable. Which is kinda crazy that for me to say that Mikanku is harder than Radiant Typhoon, but Tearlaments just struggles with Mikanku, it has always been a thing. Orkust is just Conquer if you don't have the right interruptions against it. Yeah. Like Ash on Arpahor, then remove the monsters on field. Yep. Or like, if you have full lose, it beats them, but they can also self-draw. What else did I play against? White Forest. I would say reasonable. They die to both Charmies that I play. I mean, they can play decently into them. Like, after the support, they become a lot stronger into Charmies than they used to be. But it still hurts them, it gives you... You're going to draw enough cards to break the board. I'm putting so many on reasonable, kinda amusing. What else? I guess I could do Memento and Crystron. Crystron is definitely difficult. It's just a very underrated deck that creates a lot of interaction. And then a lot of cards you don't even know what they do. So you're going to waste time thinking about them and figuring out the play you even want to do. And that's like... That shouldn't be a reason for me to put it on difficult. Because that's a personal thing, not knowing their cards. But for example, I had a match on stream where I had Disablaster, and then 20 seconds later I played into the Disablaster column. And then later that day I told that to a Crystron K9 player, and they told me that was completely understandable because there's just so many cards on the board. It's hard to keep track of what you have to do and what you have to worry about. So I'm going to imagine that he sees opponent players doing that as well. Raizo, how do I feel about Raizo? I would say reasonable. It was hard when Cross existed. I mean, they are hard to stop. Well, they die to both Charmies, because this is not actually Raizo. This is mostly Mitsurugi. And they die to both Charmies. They don't have to, but they still have to give you cards, and In my deck, just giving me a couple of cards can be very good for me. I kind of just snowball with the guys I get. The extra guys, it's just the extra push I need to break a board. So as much as I hate Raizu and I never want to see this archetype ever again in my life, I think Raizu Mitsu is reasonable. Then is there anything else here that I played against? I played into Tenpai. Tenpai makes you go first, and if you go first you just FTK them. If they are playing a lot of Charmies, you just deck them out. If they're not, you just do rollback Maya. Tenpai is the easiest matchup for my deck. And I don't think there's anything else here that I played against. Okay, there is the Mitsurugi. Raizu is not real anymore. The only Raizu being played is in Mitsurugi, so yep, I already talked about this. I think the only ones left to mention are Synchron. Synchron, you just resolve a Charmy and win, so goes to reasonable. Vanquish Solve is... It's definitely easier than these two. And I would say it's easier than Yami if they are going first. They die really hard to prove you. They don't make Arclights. So this is like between reasonable and difficult. And that is the reason I was really hoping to not see Draco, and I was hoping to see Vanquish Solve. Even though I really dislike Vanquish Solve. I almost want to create a new tier just to put this between difficult and reasonable. But I will not. Then this is Soft Core Yami, honestly. To me that's just better Yami. I think the only archetype left that I should mention, I played against it like 2 or 3 times, would be Synchrons. Synchrons die to your Charmy, so also goes on reasonable. Wait, I already did here. So yeah, that is the tier list from my personal experience playing Snake Eye Tearlaments spell on Duelist Cup of March 2026. Keep in mind that it's just perceived because I didn't look at my statistics to see how often I'm winning against each of these decks. So for example, I could be saying that Orcus is reasonable, but in reality I lost to all of them. That might have been a thing. I won't have to double check. But yeah, the format was fun. I look at these archetypes, I feel like I shouldn't enjoy it, but this format was a lot of fun. Alright. I think I am done with today's stream, and like I've been saying, I'm done with this Duelist Cup. I will probably be climbing off stream to Master 1. And before the month ends and I post my Master 1 list, I would like to compile some of the best moments from the Duelist Cup. And then I can post them on the list. And that's about it. Thank you so much for the company. You too, man. You too. I really appreciate it. Okay, who am I raiding? We could raid Suffering since he was here earlier. I guess that could be a nice raid target. Like, Suffering was here when I was already done with Duelist Cup and yapping. Slash raid Suffering. Alright. That was my second time ever in my life caring about the stage 2 of Duelist Cup. Even though I have been playing for like over 3 years, I've said it many times, I don't find competing on this game very interesting. For me, the most fun you can have in this game is playing untiered pet decks and figuring out how to make them work by yourself, proving that they can still compete with the best decks. And yeah, I feel like I accomplished that in the 12th Cup. So I'm super happy about that. Thank you one more time for coming around. Bye bye.